Will the Congress government in the state of Karnataka now go after BJP leaders? Remember the PCM campaign during the previous BJP regime? Well, a major report on the 40% commission scam under the previous BJP government in Karnataka has been submitted to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. Remember all these posters that we're showing you? DK Shivkumar, Siddaramaiah, the Congress party marching, carrying out those rallies of Basavaraj Bommai at the center of these posters with the Pay CM tagline after several of those contractors during the previous regime came out and said the government allegedly asks and forces us to pay 40% commission to carry out these development works. Now, retired Karnataka High Court Judge Justice Nagamohan Das, he has presented findings that suggest contractors were forced to pay a 40% commission to government officials just to get their project funds released. Now, the allegations were first brought forward by the Karnataka State Contractors Association, which had even written to Prime Minister Narendra Modi back in the day, raising concerns over rampant corruption in the government tenders. The report that has now been submitted to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah after the governments have changed hands claims that over 40% commission was being demanded in public works, and it recommends a deeper investigation into how contracts were awarded back in the BJP rule. Now, will this report lead to accountability and legal action, or will it turn into a political witch hunt? That's the big question that we're trying to ask at this point in time. That's the report being submitted to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and to the left sides of what we saw during Congress's campaign against the BJP government back in the state of Karnataka just a couple of years back, the Pay CM campaign, the posters that we saw, the rampant corruption, KS Ishwarappa, that case also making headlines. A flashpoint between the BJP and the Congress was the 40% commission, the 40% Sarkara, and those kinds of allegations that were leveled against Basavaraj Bommai. My colleagues, Gautam Shankar and Mohammad Wajiullah with us on the broadcast here. Gautam, let me quickly come to you. You know, the first thing that comes to my mind is KS Ishwarappa. He's saying, I'm not going to resign from my post. Basavaraj Bommai getting pressurized to, the ouster of KS Ishwarappa. And Vaji is also with us on the broadcast. Vaji, if you remember, during the previous elections, I was there with you in Karnataka, and the biggest thing that helped out the Congress was, in fact, this Pay CM campaign. Gautam, is this going to turn into a witch hunt now? The Congress government will now be looking to go after all these BJP leaders as well. What is it that you're picking up from your sources? What's the road forward when we're looking at Pay CM?
Yes, so what we understand here is that this Karnataka Contractors Commission scam, had made huge headlines back when the elections happened. And like you rightly pointed out, this Contractors Commission scam went on to become the PCM campaign of Karnataka Congress. And this highlighted basically the 40% commission scam, which basically was one of the pivotal reasons which led to the downfall of the BJP government back then as well. And now what we understand is that the panel that was probing this 40% commission allegation by the previous BJP government has been submitted to CM Siddaramaiah. So now CM Siddaramaiah is sitting with this report that has been submitted by Justice Nagmohan Das committee, and he has got complete details of what is the kind of scams that had happened, or the 40% commission that was indeed taken by the previous BJP government. Now, this committee report itself was submitted to Siddaramaiah on March 12th, and he is privy to all the information as well. Now, he hasn't yet made the committee's report and the content in it public yet. But what we understand is that this could play a key role in also the shaping of what will happen next. Because keep in mind, this particular government, the Congress government as well, has been under the scanner as well by the Karnataka contractors body. Because what they've said is there is more commission now than there was under the BJP regime, and that had led to a lot of anger against the Siddaramaiah government as well. So, what is really in this Justice Namohan Das committee report here? That will be very key to understanding how the political story plays out in this particular issue here, Kabir.
Absolutely right. Vaji, we're also picking up that this report that has now been submitted to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, the panel has recommended that there is a clear need for a deeper probe into the BJP rule. What else can you help the viewers with? How are you looking at these developments? And do we have any information as to what this report pertains to? Any insider information as to what is on this report?
Well, the details of this report, as we speak, is not available for the public. But what we already know is that the ambit of investigation that was done by Justice Das goes beyond the allegations that were already leveled. Not just the politicians were questioned, but also, if you remember, there was a particular bank scam that had happened at that point of time. That also has come under this ambit. Private cases that were leveled against government officials for taking bribe, that also has been considered into this particular report, and close to 20,000 pages have been prepared with regards to all the allegations that were leveled against the previous government, with regards to contractors, with regards to the bank scams that have taken place, with regards to illegal, with regards to other activities that have not been mentioned so far. But it's not just the politicians that have been there, it's the officials that were there at that point of time. Now we'll have to see how the government uses this report, because this was one campaign that you rightly mentioned that brought the Congress government to the forefront of the election, and it won them the election with a huge margin. We are seeing the BJP coming up with their own version of PayCM, where they're alleging that there is a 60% scam, but they've not been able to provide any such information, nor have any contractors come out in large numbers like they came in the last time. They had written a letter to the chief minister with regards to how they're asked to pay 30 to 40, 30 to 35% commission before the project begins and 5% after it. So nothing like that has come out. But the BJP has been alleging a 60% scam in this government also. Now, how this 40 and 60 is going to collide with each other is something we'll have to wait and watch in the coming days. But yes, this report that has been given has also come out with a caveat that it has merit to it, and these 20,000 pages has more than what the allegations was. It was what Justice Das has said. So we'll have to actually wait and watch when the report is made public, and then we'll get to know how many allegations have been true and what is not true.
Absolutely right. After a very long time, it seems like Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has something back in his arsenal as well. And even before we talk about the immediate impact, it's going to be very interesting to see whether this is going to turn into a full-blown corruption case, disqualifications, resignations. I mean, we'll have to wait for it all. Voucher News 9 to bring you all the latest. Thanks to these two gentlemen with me on the broadcast here.